I've been throwing all these dumb, corny-ass videos at you guys. I figured I might as well show you what the hell it is that I'm doing. So, my oldest son brought over some Axial SCX 24s one day because he recently got into the whole RC scene. And, yeah, it immediately caused me to get into the whole RC scene, too. Let's face it, they are dope little trucks. But we got the 1967 Chevy C10 in the cool green. It's a really dope-ass green. It also comes in a blacked out with charcoal gray paint scheme. That also looks really cool. I was partial to the green. And then the 2019 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon JL. Absolutely love the yellow that they threw at this thing. I think it is a phenomenal color choice. It does also come in white. They have a CRC version. So what we're going to do is show you what the run is for this table. You'll be able to see from beginning to end. The thought process in building this thing was really simple. How can I get the ability to run 124 scale crawlers in my office on a rainy day, on a windy day, on a Florida summer day, or, by the way, I have a bunch of medical issues and I deal with those, and I don't want to have to always be out in the sun, wind, rain just to be able to run an RC car. I want to be able to run it in my office and still feel like I'm running it, not just, oh, let me run over my shoes again. You know what I mean? So this was a way I felt like I could do that, and it was a ton of fun. I wanted to show you guys because I figured it was something with as big as the RC community is on YouTube and as big as all of this stuff is, it kind of seemed like, I did this a little differently than I've seen other people doing it. A lot of people will take up their basement or a good portion of their garage. This is quite literally part of my closet and a 4-foot by 2-foot area of my office. And I still have, a desk and computer in here. I still have a painting easel in here. And there's plenty of room to move around and walk around. And we've had up to 5 people sitting in this room running trucks around on the table. And I think you could probably run, 5 trucks, I think, is the maximum you could run before it would start to feel like, oh no, trucks are having to constantly cross over each other in order to get back. I'm planning on adding a second bridge, which will even mitigate that, because then you won't have to figure 8 across the single bridge. You'll have a dual bridge, and then having even more space will be good, and that's something I can probably even, holy shit, I might do that later today. So between 100 pounds of sand and $10 worth of river rocks and $1 worth of soil, $1 worth of tiny rocks, and $5 worth of marble chips, some camphor wood from my camper tree in the backyard, and bricks from my garden that weren't being used. This came out phenomenally and provides quite literally hours of entertainment. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope that it inspires you to want to create something of your own. And I don't know, I guess let me know what you think. One of the things that's been really nice about sort of this design is there's a lot of little climbing areas and driving areas, and even driving around in the sand. It's so fun to just create the tracks and try to get up on the other rocks, and we may add some stuff, and adding the bridge is going to help because I'm going to add that second bridge. I know you guys have seen some other things in the video that I'm shooting here. One of those things is an Arma Sentin. It's the 550 brushed. Unfortunately, and it was my own fault, I ground out the spur gear, so I'm waiting for that to come in. And I'm sure that you also saw that I have a Losi 1/18th mini desert buggy That's an old school car. That thing's been around for a while. I just recently purchased it because I saw one. I saw them and fell in love with it. I had to get one. And I blew out the steering on it, so I'm just waiting for the new steering set to come in, and I'll be able to put that in. So those will be going on in the next couple of days. Yeah, the river rocks were super cool. They added a really good aspect to the table that wasn't there before. Because, you know, it was just kind of like, oh, yeah, I'm driving around in the dirt. Brr, look at me. But then the river rocks added elevation. I really like that. I'm a fan of that idea. The marble chips added a little bit of elevation while also making it kind of look nice. We'll probably continue to add a few things. I think the next thing is this, adding another bridge. Adding a second bridge so that there's more space between. Because I feel like I can add more table between the tables without taking up any more space in the office. Let's see how this all goes. Kind of look cool. Probably over on here. I remember the old days of RC cars, the Tyco RC 9.6 volts, fastest RC in the market, blah, blah, blah. This shit blows that stuff away, man. But anyway, enough of my yapping. Here is the run.